Hey, good afternoon. I'm here at the Martin Luther King Library in downtown Washington, D.C., and I'm with Mr. Barry Margeson, who, among other things, you're known for quite a few things, and I will get into some of the other things that you do, and you've been part of this organization, Martin
Yeah,
Luther King,
yeah,
but
yeah,
you're an artist.
yeah. Yes, that's right.
At least that's how you're being represented today.
Exactly.
And I want to just ask you about the work that you've done because it's beautiful and it's very bright and colorful and cheery. Is there a certain style, or how would you describe the theme?
They're called cutouts, and it's acrylic painted onto paper, and then cut out and assembled together onto a larger sheet of paper. They're all typically primary colors, and bright, vibrant colors that usually are contrast against each other.
Okay, so what is this piece here? This looks like the largest one, and it kind of looks like a cityscape. So,
Yeah, this is it's a shot of New York, shall we say, but it could be just about anywhere. All of my art pulls from a number of places at the same time. My wife and I spent the last year in Milan, Italy. We traveled around quite a bit when we were over there, and so a lot. Italy figures into a lot of the pieces that I do.
yeah, you do travel, and so this could, like you said, this is universal. But is there anything about the style of the work that you've chosen? I mean, does this represent a contemporary building or a particular area, or is this just kind of a universal?
No, I hate to say it, but I most of my art I just run with what feels good.
Okay.
So
Well, what feels good must be water on the waterfront here because I see the representation of boats.
yeah, water is
Different
in
types.
almost all of my art.
Okay. And some of the other pieces here, can we look over here? This looks like
Sure.
interiors that we've
Yeah,
got.
yeah, I do a lot of interiors. This is a kitchen, which is a piece that I did. I have 26 prints that are shown here today, all of them from when I was in Milan last year. I had a showing in Brera, which is the art community of Milan, Italy,
Hmm.
and so all 26 of these prints were shown when I was in Milan.
Okay. Now, can you take this and make them into posters if you wanted to, or represent?
Oh, sure, yeah, absolutely, and I think it's a great idea too. I think art should be accessible to everybody.
Hmm.
A lot of times people think about art as you create one piece and then typically after the artist dies, they start creating
Yeah.
posters.
Right.
But no, I think I have cards that are made as well of my art. And, no, that's a great idea.
Okay. Are you influenced by any artists? I mean, there have been certain artists in the past who have been known for collages and so on.
Yeah, there's a distinction between my art and collages. Collages are typically found materials. You have newspapers, you have faces, pictures, etc. These are cutouts, which is art or acrylic painted on paper. But yeah, Matisse is
Yes.
the famous
The most
person
obvious
for,
example, yes.
obviously he invented this, and he's clearly a strong influence. Matisse has influence on sort of yeah.
So this is classic art. This could have been done decades ago, and it's now.
Sure. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, these pieces are they're almost all two-dimensional instead of three-dimensional. A lot of the interiors are. So yeah, this could have been done just about any time. Yeah.
Okay. You used to be downstairs at the Ebix Center,
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
and that you were helping people starting their businesses, and
Yep.
that's open. That's still open to the general public.
It sure is. Yeah. Yeah. I was the director of the Enhanced Business Information Center for a few years, and yeah, it's a great center that's still in functioning and doing really well, even getting much better.
And access to the internet and computers and books and
Yeah, that's right.
counseling and everything else
Yeah.
to inspire people to keep their businesses going.
That's right, right here in the MLK library. Yeah, that's it.
Now, how do people get in touch with you in case they're interested in seeing more of your art? Do you have a website? Or?
Yeah, you can Google me. If you Google my name, my art website will pop up. That'll be the first thing that pops up. So yeah, just Barry, Barry, Margeson, Margeson.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. So take a little look at some of the other pieces that you have here. It looks like you have quite a few decorative pieces. So
Yeah, there are a few. Yeah, that's right. Those are a couple of the newer pieces that I did just in the past couple of weeks, actually.
Okay, so we can take a look at those, and those will be on your website also, possibly?
They won't actually. What you'll see on my website are about 15 pieces from a couple of years ago. I still need to update the site with some of the newer stuff that I've made. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you for speaking with us.
Sure. Well, thank you, Todd. Good to talk to you.
Thank you.